Uh, for our data extraction, we just first of all we will need to convert video into frames. We will use the software. Let me show you Free Studio. Free Studio version this much. You can easily find it on Google. Just Google it, and you can find it for free. And after that, we can just click on this part, which is video to JPG converter, launch app, free video to JPG converter. In this section, we can change our video to frames or pictures. Let me go to where I save my video. Okay, I already have videos here. The videos, two videos which you already sent me. We can just drag it here, or we can use add files. First of all, you should check your video frame rate, which is like just right click and go to properties, go to details. Here we have frame rate. Frame rate for this video is 30 frame rate, 30 frames per second. It depends on like whether you use same camera or a different one, but better you first check every video before conversion, just in case if this frame rate is different. So you might have problem with time. So first of all, check it. Let's say we have 30 frames for every second, which means like every second may have 30 photos. But we don't need to convert all photos to have all photos. We just want to have certain photos. In our case, like since we discussed before, we want to track our cars within 1/10 of a second, which means like from every second we want to have only 10 frames. Out of these 30, if we divide it by 10, we will have 3. So in our case, let's go. Where is that? So in our case, we will drag this video here, and after that, here we have to check mark this first one. Every 3 frames. Here we should write 3 because we already discussed like we have 30, we will divide it by 10, so we will have 3. Just in case if you have different value, let's say if you have 40 or 50, you just divide 40 or 50 by 10, and whatever you got like 4 or 5 you should write it here, and after that just easily convert it. So another thing, like you should specify your destination folder where you will have frames or photos. I already choose it, and just convert, click on convert, and after that you will have it in 3 or 4 minutes. You will have your video as a photos. So I don't want to convert it right now because I already have it in my I already converted. Here they are, first video and second video. It will have a separate folder. um, if we see this, like it is a very long name because like this part from this 2 until this 17, this part is name of the video. So we can just change video name to a short name, let's say just A, B, or C, and after that convert it. Or if you already converted with same name, you can just you can see like first, second, third, and totally we have 6010 frames. So we will have all photos here until 6010. We can just easily rename this into a small name so it will not be missing. Just do it, like select all using Control A, and after that click on the first one, rename. After rename, just type let's say I want to type B, and after that, okay, say B and enter. It will rename all my frames in a series. It will not ruin your series. It will be in same series as it was before. So B1, B2, B3, it's like all in series. If you open it, you can see it. So every 10th frame we will change this second. Like you can see, this is 19, now it changed to 20. So this one is first frame. Within 10 frames we will have this 20. After that it will change to 21. Let's say this is first one, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 10 it will change to 21. You can see like every second have 10 frames. So we already changed our video to photos. After we change this, we have to extract data from these photos into our Excel. I already made an Excel file. Let me open it. I already opened this file. Let me open it. Okay, now we already have Excel file. In Excel file, we just this is like a number which is like from 1 until like whatever. This one is vehicle type, entry frame number, exit frame number, and lateral position. Now in vehicle type, we will write, maybe we can use number for different type of vehicles. Let's say for if we have 7 or 8 type of vehicles: motorbike, tuk-tuk, passenger car, like which is like taxi type. Maybe we have small passenger cars like Suzuki, Maruti Suzuki type, and we may have buses, trucks, pickup trucks, vans. So it depends on whatever cars we have. Maybe we have 5 or 6 or 7, whatever numbers, type of vehicles, and we will assign a number for everyone. Like let's say for motorcycle, maybe we can assign one for motorcycle, let's say 2 for tuk-tuk, 3 for Maruti type, Maruti something like that, like small passenger car, and 4 for like a bigger one, 5 for vans, 6 for buses, like different numbers for different types. We can share this like, so it should be unique for both of us. So we will, like whatever vehicle enter our zone of study, we will write type of that, which frame did that vehicle enter, and which frame that vehicle exits the area, and what is the lateral position of the vehicle while it exits. Let me explain this in photos. Let's say we have 2 poles, like one pole is here, one pole is here. We can draw a line here and here, for data extraction. um, as for me, like I have 2 computers, so I will just use photos in one computer and use Excel in another one. So I will just like next in one computer, so it will not be too messy. In this case, like I usually do, uh, I don't draw line on video, I just draw line on my computer. Like once I open this, and after that I just draw one line on my computer screen here and one line here. Whenever a vehicle enters this line, let's say we have this vehicles enter the line here. When this vehicle, or let's say this, the vehicle behind that, when let's say next, when this vehicle enter this line, we have to write this entry frame number. For this vehicle, this is 21 is entry frame number, so we will just write type of vehicle, let's say 3 or 4, whatever, entry frame number, which is 21. And after that, like we can have for several 4 or 5 vehicles, and we can track it until this vehicle exits. Where is exit? Or exit is here. Just in case, if you think this distance is very far, we can use this line with maybe this one or this one, so it will be a bit shorter, because I think like 30 meters is too much, and there will be so many cars, you have to go very much forward until this car reach here. Like let's say you can see like so many. Like you can see there are so many frames here until that car reaches this line. When it reached this line, let's say if there is a line here and this car reached already, so for this vehicle, which is 224 is the frame number, which is exit frame number, we will write 224. And after that we reach to left and right lateral position. For all type of vehicles except motorcycle, we can have left and right. In this case, as I already discussed in that proposal type document in draft, we have to divide every lane maybe into 4 pieces or 5 pieces. Maybe 5 is better because we'll have 0 0.2. From here it's 0, 0 0.2, 0 0.4, 0 0.6, 0 0.8, and this one is 1. After that 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8, and 2. So based on this vehicle location, let's say we will have maybe this one is 0 0.5 and this one is maybe around 0 0.9. So we will have the left position and right position. uh, Try as accurate as you can be, but it's not, no need to be 100%. At least like if we can have 0 0.2 or 0 0.1, it might be better. So for left position, left of vehicle position of this one we can have, and for right position let's say 0 0.9, and for left position maybe it's around 0 0.4, 0 0.4. For this literal position, we still can have, like if you are using lines on video, maybe you can draw line in this line on video before converting into photos, and you can draw some small lines here also, just to divide every lane by 5 pieces. This one also in all 4 lanes. Or maybe if you are using 2 computers or another screen with a computer, maybe you don't need to draw line on video, because it might you might have to use any kind of video editing software. I'm not sure you are able to do it, but for me I use computer, second computer. I will just draw this line, and I will attach a piece of paper on this line, and after that on that paper I will just draw small lines and write its value, like 0, 0 0.2, 0 0.4, same as like a ruler. And after that, whenever a vehicle reaches here, I will enter exit frame, exit frame number, and after that literal vehicle position. For motorcycles, no need to have two, like left and right side. Just you need to have one literal position. Let's say for this motorcycle, where is the tire? Maybe it's around almost 2, so we will just have 2 in here. No need to write down right position, just write it under left position. Let's say 2, and this will be vehicle type 1. And entry and exit of frame of the vehicle, we will write it here. This one is, this is all what we need for our research. As I mentioned before, this might be the toughest part in our research, because it might take too much time. And one thing I want to mention is like these two poles were around 30 meters apart from each other, and I think like this pole is very far from camera, and it's a bit tough to recognize exactly. Maybe we don't need to have this much long. Maybe we can have this tree until here, or this pole until this forest second, or this small pole, or whatever it is. Maybe we can have small range, so it would be tough for you to take this measurement, but it will help you in me to extract data easily, because this length is very long, I think. No need to be even 20 meters, maybe around 10 meters is enough for us. So it depends, like if we already have this tree in every video, so we can have exit line here and entry line maybe around this tree or this tree. You can just measure um, this this tree with every pole in until this tree, so we can decide whichever we want to use it later. This is all about how we can extract data. Once we extract data, it might take a bit longer, but trust me, after finishing extraction, we can do our analysis within a couple of weeks. So best of luck.